Okay. Wow. Let's try this one. So if anyone shows up, guys, I don't know what happened on that other. There's one that found me. Pickles. It's more Kim than ever. Wow. Too much bourbon? Yes, I'm live. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I'm still fairly new to this live thing. I don't know. Yeah, Jacqueline Dad. Yeah. Man, I don't know what happened. It was sitting there just spinning, doing its thing, and yeah. Yeah, that's what I get for taking a week off, doing live feeds. Pickles, Dad Kent, Daddy Dutch, Jacqueline and Dad, good to see you. Chris, how you doing? Man, everyone over here, I know there was a couple people that billed me going live over on that other one, but I hope they find their way here. So I had nothing planned. I kind of built this as kind of a Q&A, so let's chit chat, guys. I don't have anything scheduled. It's been a very busy weekend for me. I did film a video earlier today, but I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. There's a party going on next door. It was really loud, and I come inside to do my intro and everything, and there's a dishwasher blaring in the background. I said, well, I'm just going to go with this. We're going to have this cook. 68 racks, very long day. Wow. Yeah. I mostly had a 3-year-old climbing at my leg, wanting my undivided attention. Yes. Wow. 68 racks. Man. Well, let's see. Who do we got here? Did I miss anybody? So, yeah, that's never happened to me. And I've been Jenkins Painting. All right. How you doing? What's your favorite bourbon? Jim Beam. To be honest, Jim Beam. Got some here. Jim Beam Black. That's probably my all-time favorite bourbon. There's lots of them. I drink a lot of bourbon. Usually when I sit down in the evening and have a drink before bed, I will I'm just do a 4-year-old Jim Beam or something like that. But now there's so many bourbons out there now that I tell people I was drinking bourbon before it was cool to drink bourbon. So now, right now, bourbon is in. So kind of wish you'd go out a little bit so the prices would go down. Ron, Four Seasons Barbecue, how you doing, man? Good to see you. So that's what we're doing tonight. Just I kind of Eastwind. I don't know. I kind of expected to see him. I don't know if he's traveling. He posted a video today. Or was that yesterday? I haven't watched it. I've seen it out there. But I'm sorry. I'm reading and I'm reading and trying to talk at the same time. That's dangerous for me. Never to this. But yeah, I just spent the whole weekend trying to catch up and everything. I got some Spanish neighbors next to me tonight, so they just they're throwing a little fiesta tonight. I don't know if it's a birthday party or what, but yeah, they got a little. I was actually filming him, and he was over talking. He goes, "You a chef?" He's seen all my grills kind of in a circle while I was filming. I said, "No, I'm just a hack." Sees the camera, and I said, "Pardon me while I talk to myself," but it was okay. Let's see here. Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. How you doing? You in San Antonio, Rick, man? Or are you just picking up more stuff? Are you officially moved yet? So, wow. Good to see you. So, but yeah, it's been an interesting day. It's been an interesting Any cocktails tonight? No. I actually had planned on it, but I ran out of time to prepare something. I do have my standby just to beam it, and if I mix one, I'll move the camera down for you. But it's just my normal beaming setting tonight. I'm actually I'm trying this. When I do my playback, I do being live feed. I don't have the fanciest equipment or anything, so I notice some dragging when I watch my playbacks. When I watch my playbacks, and I'm hoping to be able to export some of these drinks that I make on here out into a video of its own. So we'll see. Aside from burning myself, what's the worst stuff that's happened for videos? That's some of them are just little steam burns. I get a little too close and like, damn it. That's a lot of them. I don't have to put bandages on all my burns. The worst stuff has happened. One I explained in my last video is when I knocked the grease pan out of my griddle, and it landed on my leg, and it didn't burn. Well, it did a slight burn, but my God, when it first happened, I thought I was dying, or I thought my skin was blowing off, and I ran and put the water on it quick and realized it wasn't as hot as what I initially thought it was. So, but that, my deck is in need of repair, and I'm actually getting prices for that right now. So I do a lot of stubbing my toes. I'm constantly doing patching, replacing boards in my deck right now. So there's been a lot of that tripping where boards are popping up. As my contractor says, I'm in the year of the deck, and everyone that's had any deck or had wooden decks for any amount of time know that there is the year of the deck, and I'm there. I got to replace it. I've been patching it for a year, and I'm going to probably patch it for the rest of this year, and hopefully sometime early next year it's going to get replaced altogether. So I do a lot of tripping over boards right now. So really no major. Like I said, I had that scare 2 weeks ago. But other than that, I haven't had any major issues. My little steam burns, I don't even know why I leave them. They happen at the right time where I really need to leave them in the video. But oh well, it's fine. Let me go up here. 8 people in the house. Good to see everybody. Thank you for coming in, even after my glitch. I guess I just had a bad signal. I'm on Wi-Fi, so I'm sure that I probably need to be a little bit closer. Probably need to, I don't know, upgrade my Wi-Fi maybe, or get a booster or something. I don't know. Let's see here, 68 racks for every day. I'm sorry, I screwed up. Pickles, I seen you had a new video. What's the gizzards? Is that what I seen? I gotta watch that. It might be tomorrow, but I did see you had a new video out there. I'm so far behind on watching everyone's videos, guys. I do apologize. I think us content creators understand that we're too busy trying to get out the next video that we sometimes forget to watch our buddies' videos. So I'm going to get caught up real soon. Let's see here. You're still packing, Rick. Good deal. So you're getting close. So last video I seen, you were in Mexico. Hog Waller pork loin upcoming. Okay. $10 in the house. Hit that thumbs up, but people, thank you very much. I'll see a couple there. Once the bathrooms are done. I have one bathroom finished. It just needs to be decorated. I think you're talking about my bathrooms. One of them is finished, and we have not scheduled the second one yet, but it's coming soon. It's got to be decorated, and the wife is going to hook up with the daughter-in-law, I think, and who's very good at decorating. And not that we can't decorate it ourselves, but there could be some little mother-in-law, daughter-in-law time there, building sessions for that decorating. So we're going to let that play out. And my Facebook, once it's done completely, I will probably do a before and after picture on Facebook. I won't do it on YouTube, but we enjoyed it. Very expensive. Anyone that's had bathrooms remodeled knows that it's kind of a pricey thing. We still got the smaller bathroom to do, which is actually going to cost us more than than the one upstairs. You hit 1,000 subs today. Good job, Chris. Man, that's awesome. I'm working on it. I'm getting closer. I broke the 700 mark. And we are moving on. John, 1984 Barbecue, good to see you, buddy. Rocky, I see you made it. Yeah. So sorry about that, Rocky. I had I hit go live and it just started spinning and it just never would connect. So I just started a new feed. So I think Jacqueline and Dad's going to start a new feed, dummy. So yeah, 1,000 subs. I'm assuming you got your watch hours in. I'm doing it backwards, I guess. Most people hit their 1,000 subs and got to work on their watch hours, the 4,000 hours, and I've got my odds. So yeah, so good deal, good job, Chris. Blind Grilling. If you haven't subbed to him, do it. Very interesting. He's as he says, the most interesting YouTube or. Most interesting. I forget how you word it. How do you word that, Chris? The most interesting cook on YouTube. Did I say that right? Your watch hours are crummy. The live feeds have helped my watch hour. I was getting closer as it was, but when I started doing the lives, they really kicked up. Mysterio, okay, I remember you. Be nice, dude. Be nice. We'll let you hang around if you're nice. Hi, how you doing? A few $100 short. You'll get there. So yeah, I've got that covered. I say that I checked it a week or so ago, and I was over. So. I've got about just shy of 300 left to go on the subs. So then we're going to concentrate on views. So. The most interesting griller in the world. That's it. Love it, man. Love that. Every time you say it, I'm like, yeah, I like it. I like that. Yeah, that's, and I agree. The most interesting griller in the world. I like it. So, guys, I kind of built this originally as a Q&A. So, what you got for me? I'm not going to get real personal, but I'll talk to you. I've 286 exact. Okay. Yeah, yeah. There we go. Yeah, I haven't watched the Gizzards. I did see them. I seen the video. Am I going to go back to the mixed drink? I will be. I'm working on a list for some indoor cooks. I will do some drinks from time to time. When I shut down my old channel, I think most everybody knows I originally started with a channel called Ken's Home Cocktails. And I was starting to grow, and I was actually having fun doing that. Then life events happened, and a couple of children showed up, and they've been here for a couple of years, and I didn't film anything or drinks or anything for over a year. And after a year, I realized with the noise, with the children, whatever, that I really wanted for the cocktails, it wasn't going to happen. So I kind of just started doing the cooks. And I eventually just shut the drinks down, or the Ken's Home cocktail down altogether. I did move a couple of the videos and change the. changed the intro a little bit, and a little bit, and posted them over here. A couple of them, but I will do some more drinks here and there. I don't want to. Every Saturday when I post videos will be a food video of some sort. And if I do a drink video, it'll be an extra. How about that? So as I get time and when I can, it might just be when I sit down. I'm actually having fun doing drinks on the live feed, even though I don't really have anything special tonight. And I'll do that from time to time. Suburban, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Thanks for showing up. Got 12 in the house. Yes, sir, Jim. Good to see you here. Yeah, I don't know where Eastwind is. I seen that question. I halfway expected to see. I knew he wasn't going to be here 2 weeks ago because he told me. Of course, I didn't go live last week. And we had the reason for that, guys. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get to that in a minute, Rocky. Yeah, last week, I actually had a babysitter for last weekend, and they went to my daughter's grandkids. They went to spent the weekend with their aunt, and the wife and I don't get too many of those weekends where we're completely alone. So we just took advantage of it. And by the time the kids come home and everything got cleaned up, I knew I wouldn't have time to go live or get everything together. So I didn't worry about it. It was a great weekend. We had a good time. It was quiet. We didn't do anything real special, but we did it together, and we don't get to do that a lot. So that was last weekend. So thank you for your patience and me not being here. Where you at, Rocky? Let me just wondering what you had planned for the winter to keep the streams going. As of right now, the streams will be that will just keep going. We'll talk about something. The weather, you know how the weather gets here, Rocky. It gets crazy in the wintertime. If we get some warmer days, I will barbecue outside or do a cook of some sort outside, whether it's do something. If not, I'm making plans for some indoor cooks. That'll be what we do through the winter. It's what I did last year. I don't know how good they are. My channel's called Mostly Outdoors, so we got room to be indoors some if we have to. I did that last year. It worked out pretty good, even though I struggled sometimes. So we can do some. I got plenty of books, cookbooks around here that the wife and I can come up with and do some crock pot cooks. We can do. I'm actually looking to buy an indoor griddle. I don't even know how good they are. So I bought an indoor grill last year that I used on the crock pot. Yes, there we go. Yes, I do a lot of crock pot meals, and I've only filmed a few of them. So expect some of that through the summer or through the winter months. Right now, I'm not even worried about it. It's actually we're above average on the temps. So I don't know when winter's going to hit here. You never know. It's Kentucky, man. Anything could happen. I think we're probably one of the more unpredictable states around, to be quite honest with you. So, all right, let me get caught up here. I'm going to scroll up. As far as the wintertime, we're going to keep going. If we can't cook outside, we'll cook inside. We'll bring you something. my life's a little crazy these last couple of years. So, but we're going to do something. And if there's something comes up, I can't put out a video. I'll let you know. I'll let you know on my Facebook. If you haven't went to my Facebook page, Ken Rogers Mostly Outdoors, it's there. Just go to do a search, Ken Rogers Mostly Outdoors, and it's there. I post some information over there, especially when I go live. I kind of do a little promo there. Who am I missing? I've seen Jim. Oh, let's see here. I've seen a question. Guys, do me a favor, and I'm trying to scroll back up and catch the questions. If you have a question, to make sure I see it, do the @ and then Ken Rogers Mostly Outdoors or whatever. Then it kind of highlights it where I can see it better. Just to make sure I see your question. I get diarrhea of the mouth and I start talking. Then I got to scroll back up to try to see. Chris, Blind Grilling, what's your favorite barbecue place in Louisville? Currently my favorite is about 5 foot behind me. I'm right there on my desk. And it's literally, when you see me film, it's literally like 5 foot the other side of this wall behind me. If that. No, no. As far as restaurants, there's literally a place less than a mile from my house, and it's I just went blank. Baby Backs Barbecue. It's a place right up at the corner from my house, and it's less than a mile from my house, and they serve some really good barbecue. They're fairly young business, but I tell you what, these guys are really working their butts off to put out some quality barbecue. It's like what you get down in Texas with those old school. You walk in the place and the smoke just hits you in the face. But these guys are really putting out some good stuff. So Baby Back's Barbecue, and it's out here in the real close to where I live. You, Chris, I think you said you lived in Louisville, if I remember right. So, and I live out in the PRP area, if that helps you any. And that's where this barbecue house is that I like. Real close. So we actually buy up the other side of this wall behind me. So, not to brag. Not to brag. Let's see here. I'm going to scroll down. See, I answered your question, Rocky. What is my favorite thing to cook on the flat top? That comes from Rick. I'll be honest, and it's for the last year or so, I've been on a burger kick. So it has to be the smash burgers. And not just the smash burgers, they go real flat. I've been making more of the half pound. I don't know if you've seen my wasn't my Santa Fe burger I did on a collaboration with John and Russell, and I did one more recently. I don't want it, but I did more of a big half pound smash burger where I didn't smash it as flat. I was kind of weighing it, and where I actually cooked it on a little bit lower temperature, where it actually cooked a little bit more to a medium, or probably more of a medium well was what I was going for, where I didn't cook it as hot, but it still had the sear on it. That has probably been my my favorite so far. But I've been on a burger kick for a while. I got to be careful because I bore my wife and children because they're like, please fix something besides a burger. But I'm wanting to get into more of the stir fry stuff that I have not done. I did kind of a pulled pork fajita tonight that'll be up, and I hope it's a good video. I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of background noise, so let's see what I'm going to go with it. So, yeah. But, yeah, I love a good smash burger. That's where I'm at. Who am I missing here? 11 and a half. Okay. What's my favorite firefighter stuff? Wow. Okay. Let me think about that one a minute, Charlie. There's some good ones. Well, you got me thinking on that one. Yeah. As far as firefighting, man, you got to be careful. There's some laws out there about stuff I cannot talk about. So I won't get into the gory stuff, and I'm just not going to go there because you never. One, there's laws there, and you never know who's watching. Even though I go back to the '80s in firefighting, so let's see here. Let me think. I'm going to ponder that. Y'all remind me in a minute if I haven't come up with one. I'm going to ponder a good. I want to try to find something funny, maybe. I got one, and it involves a burn. All right, firefighter story. And I was a young firefighter. I want to play this out. It involved 2 fires back to back, and I wasn't a rookie, but I hadn't been a firefighter a long time. So I was a young firefighter, haven't moved up in rank yet. We were out just in a big brush, actually more of a dump fire, just trash burning. We was out there a long time because of a bunch of it, and we had lines laid everywhere. Several hours, we finally got it controlled where we could leave. And excuse me, got it controlled where we could leave, so we packed everything up and we left and made it back to the firehouse for the dreading cleanup and put everything back. And literally, as we were pulling in Rocky, you remember the old station one on Chisholm Road. We were pulling up to turn into the fire station, and we got dispatched to a fully involved house fire that was literally across the street from where we were. Or almost across the street. So we took off. It was dark. We made it back to the scene. It took us a few minutes to get there. And this house was rocking, literally. It just, fire out of every window. And so it's okay. Interior firefighting is out. It's done. You're not even thinking about it. We had all of our supply lines laid off on our truck because the previous fire. We hadn't even cleaned up from it. So we did have enough to make it to the hydrant. We come off. The second truck pulled up. We pulled an attack line off, and we pulled it. We started fighting fire. And again, this house is fully involved. No one's going inside. We call them what we call surround and drown. It's a SAD. You hear the term SAD sometimes. That means surround and drown. So myself, I was on the nozzle. My captain, Noah, one of my heroes in the department who retired just last year, and another guy behind him. We were it in the beginning. A few other trucks were showing up because everything happened real quick, and we hit the fire in the door, and we were moving back and forth. The chief was there and signed us to the side of the house, which would have been side B if you're in the firefighting. That's terminology there. So we were moving from a door to a window, just moved back and forth, knocking the fire back. And we were in the process of going from the door to the window when all of a sudden the whole side of the brick house just come down on top of us. Of course, I got hit. I went to the ground, and I'm laughing, but I'm over it. It's been a long time. Ironically, my officer who was behind me, again, we showed up early and we were short-staffed until more people showed up. He never got injured at all. I was no broken bones or nothing, but I was beat up pretty bad. Of course, they was hollering at me not to move, and I had bricks. The whole side of the house, or part of that side of the house, is on top of me. the guy behind him that was doing nothing but feeding line to us was he actually had a brick hit him and broke his finger. But they was all screaming at me to shut up. Excuse me, guys. So they got me out. They got me unburied, and then someone brought an old door or something over, and they picked me up, put me on it, and just pulled me away from the house itself and laid me down on the ground. Well, the interesting part is when they laid me down on top of a burning ember from the house. So they're worried about back and neck injuries under this thing. Hold still. And I'm like, I'm raising up. I said, I'm on fire, damn it. So it put a pretty good second ago. It burnt through my fire coat and was burning me. And they finally realized that they didn't lay me in the perfect place. So they picked me up again and moved me out to the street. And I was laying there, and I'm in pain. No broken bones, just to be honest with you. I just beat up. But I was in pain. And just to be sure, my captain, who was also an EMT, reaches up and cuts this, at the time, $300 fire coat. That's not very expensive nowadays, but at the time, that was a lot of money. He cut that off of me, and then he reached down and grabbed hold of my favorite REO Speedwagon concert jersey and just took them scissors and just cut it straight off of me. That hurt. So, needless to say, I went to the hospital that night, had a lot of x-rays done, and I was out for a couple days, but not a lot of injuries. I was burnt, Charlie. That's for you. I had a pretty good-sized second-degree burn on my back. The only burn I ever received in the fire department. 20 years in the fire service, that's the only burn I ever got. So, there. There's probably some stuff that I can't tell you because of HIPAA laws, but it's the one that I feel comfortable. That was it. Let's see here. 32 minutes in. Let's see here. Take a drink after that. Who am I missing here? Thank you. Yes, hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up. Crock pot, yes. Instant pot. I don't have an instant pot. Where's that at here? Don't waste your money. Is this Mr. Rogers' neighborhood? Yeah, it is. I'm not going to sing for you. Santa Fe Smash Burger. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, that was a great burger. Yeah. Have I ever made my? No, I have not made my own. No, I've made other people's. There's a lot of recipes out there. I use a lot of store-bought stuff, to be honest with you. I do get recipes, and I do make other people's barbecue sauce from scratch, but I have never made my own. Nah, I guess I have taken other people's and tweaked them a little bit. I have done that. There's so many good barbecue sauces out there, even the store-bought brands, that I don't really mess with it a whole lot. I believe most people think I only use Sweet Baby Ray's, and I do use a lot of Sweet Baby Ray's because, to be honest, it's really good sauce. But yeah, no, I don't have my own. I'm not even trying to do my own, to be honest with you. But I've made some homemade sauces that I've seen on YouTube, and I've copied a lot of your all's barbecue sauces, to be honest. So let's see here. Cooking with a little spice. How you doing, Melissa? I think your name. Yeah, Melissa. Hi. Good to see you. Let's see here. see here. I'm getting caught up, guys. After draft part 4? What? I'm not sure. Oh, backdraft. Yeah, I've seen backdraft. Never been in one. Were you on camera when we thought? I don't remember that one, Rocky. No, I don't. Do firefighters have any superstitions? I don't. I can't. No, not really. Or I don't anyway. I can't speak for every firefighter, obviously. But keep in mind, I've been gone for probably 13, 14 years now. So that the superstitions, no, I don't. I say we have some that are for fun. As a volunteer, we have fire run foods. and it's a joke around the firehouse. Rocky was on the fire department with me, so he knows. There's certain foods that you almost like. I'm at home with my family, and I fix a good old ribeye steak. I got ribeye. I just pulled it off the grill, and you sit down, and about the time you cut it, your favorite foods, we call them fire run food, because that's the one you're cutting into. You know you're going to get a fire, and you're not going to get to finish it. So there's fire run. I don't know that I'd call that a superstition. Maybe it is, but we had fire runs food. Something really good you're really looking forward to, and that's when you get a fire run. You got to run. So that's because firefighters don't get holidays. Firefighters a lot of times eat cold meals, and that's just the way it is. So, okay. Superstitions, really, I don't know that I had any, but for the sake of having fun, we have what we call fire run foods. And that's generally food that you were really looking forward to. So, yeah. Cooking with Josh and Babe. Hey, guys, what's going on? No, good to have you. Good to have you. Thank you so much for coming in. Let's see. What are your pickles? Okay. What are your top few things you've learned from being on YouTube? Wow. Be yourself. Number one. It's probably my number one advice for anyone doing YouTube or wants to do YouTube videos. Just be yourself. Number two, please just realizing that it's a little bit more work than what you think it's going to be. I initially said I was going to put out, when I first got started, I'm going to put out 3 videos a week, and I'm going to hit 1,000 subs in a month. I think we all know that's crap. So most of us know it's crap. So yeah, that 3. Wow. So be yourself. Be patient. I guess that would be it. So Josh from Josh. Okay, cool. Josh, is this your first time in my life? That's awesome. I don't remember seeing you before. Glad to have you. Awesome. Let's see here. That's all I can think of right now, Charlie. Man. Yeah, being patient and being myself. You try to, generally, even my bad jokes that's me. I'm kind of corny. I'm a little bit of a ham. So it is what it is. I take it for what it is. Let's see here. Who was the best cook on the department and what they cooked? Well, being fire department, there's a lot of chili. And I was the best. No, there's a lot of Yeah, we had a lot of chili. A lot of chili. All right, there's a lot of chili. 1984, you're here. He knows about the Crusade for Children. The big thing we did, we had a guy, he's passed away now, Frank Ditto. He would come around even towards the end of his life. He was getting sick and everything. Every year during the Crusade for Children, which is a big charity we have here in Louisville, or I say Louisville area, Kentucky and southern Indiana, they'll get involved in surrounding areas for just a big last year round for the fire department. It's a big week-long deal and a one-day charity fundraiser that we raise a bunch of money for children, disabled children. And we had a guy, Frank, every year he would come into our station and he was an old firefighter from years ago. He fought fire with my dad, but he was on the board of trustees and just stayed very involved in the fire department throughout his life. But he'd come in just bringing a big old grill and just whoop up some steaks for the guys on Saturday during the crusade, and steaks and baked potatoes. So you know what? Outside of myself, I'm going to say a gentleman named Frank Diddle. He passed away a few years ago. Just a super, super guy. So that's who I'm giving best cook to. And it was steaks, not chili. And I'm telling you what, they were awesome. Melt in your mouth steaks. And he did a bunch of them in a short period of time. Kevin Howard, how you doing? Am I a firefighter? I was. I spent 20 years on the department. I was a volunteer, what we called paid on call. We operated as a volunteer department. But there was little money, not much. But yes, I spent 20 years on the fire department, but I've been gone for probably about 12 years. Longer than that. I left at the end of 2005. So y'all do the math on that. I don't know how long ago it was. Ladies Auxiliary was the best. I see your comment there. Yeah. Kevin Howard, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Let's see here. I'm sorry. I'm getting caught up. Yeah, Josh. Like I said, I was a firefighter. I'm not anymore. When I turned, let's say I'm 12 years. It's been 12, I believe it's 12 years. 12, 13. When I turned 40, I got out. That was, I think I was just shy of my 40th birthday when I left. And it's a young man's game, and my knees were really getting to me, so I just turned it over, let the young guys have it. Did I miss anything? You missed me, man. You missed me on my first live feed when it didn't go, and I've just been answering questions. I kind of billed tonight as a Q&A, and that's what it's been. I'm having a blast. See here. Yes, Rocky, Ladies Auxiliary. They could throw out some food. Ladies Auxiliary is the organization that a lot of volunteer departments have, where the wives, girlfriends, whatever, when we're out on the long fire that's been out there a while, man, they just show up and bring us food and just keep us hydrated and everything. Yeah. That Ladies Auxiliary, they can throw even just when you're out there on a hot fire for a few hours and you're sitting down on your first break and you're just completely exhausted, a bottle of cold water and a bologna sandwich is the best food there is. It really is. So y'all got me talking so much I let my drink get watered down. Let's see here, Josh. Let's see here. First time in your life. Yes, I thought it was. Thank you. Oh, boy, law enforcement here. Oh, really? So I'm going to give my firefighter badge. Yeah. I didn't know you was in law enforcement. Cool. I like that. I think you're my first cop. In the live feed, anyway. Let's see here. Cool. Yeah, glad to have you, Josh. Glad to have you. Let's see here. Yeah, no shots tonight, Kevin, buddy. I'm getting ready to make me another drink. I've talked so much, I let this Demon 7 get watered down. Jim Rubel, good to see you, man. Another old fire department family guy. Yeah. Jim Rubel's dad, Lord, what was the fire chief in my department when I was just a wee kid. I vaguely remember that. That's how young I was. But I followed my dad into the fire department, guys. My dad spent over 50 years, and I made up my mind early on I was not going to go 50 years. So I gave him 20. Mainly cooked at functions we did, or long night break. Yeah. There was food around. How old am I? I am 52 years old. I think I'm 52. Yeah, I'm 52. So yeah, I've been out of the fire department for 12 years. Wow, time flies. Welcome to Getting Old. That's right. It is. I don't know if it's been replaced yet. Yeah, here's a good story. Most people know I lost my dad around the first of the year. Passed away, and he was a long-time member of the fire department. Like I said, for over 50 years. And he went until he physically could not do it anymore. And they basically said, Dad, they said, Joe, just, yeah. And he's like, I know. So that's where it was. Yeah, and when Crusade for Children, I bring that up again. They have, this has been going on for years and years and years. They have actually bricks you can purchase for like $100 donation to the Crusade for Children. And Rocky here put together a little fundraiser for my dad. Thank you, Rock. And they raised $100. A little small deal he had, and quickly raised $100. And we purchased a brick in memory of my dad, which is awesome. I got notice. Probably a month ago that they got it done. I don't know their process. And they had his brick that says in memory Joe Rogers, but they spelt my last name wrong. I contacted them hoping that it was just a mistake on the paper that I had. And they got back with me and said, no, we messed up the brick. So I don't know if the new brick is in yet, but yes, he does got a brick on the Crusade Hall of Fame. So, which is really cool. Let's see here. Yeah, that's the Walk of Fame, and I'm anxious to get down there and take a picture of it when it's, and I will be sharing that on my Facebook page. So, I don't know if it'll be on the Ken Rogers. I might share it on Ken Rogers Mostly Outdoors Facebook page, but so yeah, welcome to Getting Old. Pickles, you ain't old yet. I don't look a day over 60. Thanks, Chris. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. Guys, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a second. Just because it's customary and to say I did a drink this week. I just want one that is not watered down. Here we go. Let me move this over to the camera. Never mind my fat belly. Very simple. You've seen this one before, guys. Probably see it again. I'm not measuring this time, guys. Oh, a little more than I intended, to be honest with you. That was By the way, Jim Beam Black. We'll top it off with a little 7-Up. Back up on this pretty face. Cheers to you guys. Very nice. Very nice. Strong. A little stronger than what I normally do. Let's see here. Chef Johnny's in the house. How you doing, Chef John? Man, good to see you. Tom's Food Factory. Did you sneak in on me? Wow. Cool. Welcome, guys. Let's see here. Do I own a UDS or PB? No. I do not. No, I do not. Wow, I've been on an hour or almost an hour. No, I do not own an ugly drum. I have 2 Weber kettles. One is still in the box. That's a story for another day. I own, of course, my char-broil gas grill. I just recently did a video on that. My first video. No, I take it back. It's actually my second video on that. I own a char-griller offset smoker. I own my Cuisinart 360 griddle. Love it. What else I got? I got some camp. I got a 18-inch the Weber Jumbo Joe that I bought for camp. I still use it out here, even though I'm not camping much these days. Got that. I've got the Weber Go Anywhere gas grill. I've got some other camp grills I've got there. I got some little tripod, smaller. I actually use my little trap. It's small. It was given to me for a birthday present. It's really neat, but I put it over my Jumbo Joe and use it kind of as a Santa Fe grill. But it's a tripod swing grill. It's really pretty cool. So I actually own, I think I counted like 10 at what point, but I don't have a UDS or a PBC. I don't have either one of those. It might be in the future. I don't know. But most everything I do out here, I can pretty much handle with my offset or my Weber kettle or my my griddle. That's the 3 main grills I use. So, and my char-broil gasser I use. That's probably my most used one during the week anyway. But no one's looking. Although I just did that video on the gas grill just because I was getting so many questions. I get a lot of questions. A lot of people have gas grills, and they just use them for flipping burgers and whatnot. And they say, "Well, I want to do ribs. Can I do that on there?" So I did I did a fast rib cook just to show us, just to answer the question, can we do it? You can offset. So I don't know how many I'll do for my Saturday cooks, but I might do some extra videos during the week off and on just to answer those questions. So on the gas grill, but we'll see. Let's see here. I love the questions tonight, guys. It's been a good night for questions. What camera do I use? I don't have it up here with me right now, but I had my main video camera is a Canon. It's a DSLR camera. It's a Canon T6i. It's the video kit that I picked up at Best Buy a couple years ago. I'll be honest, I'm still learning it, but for a lot of your auto settings, I use that, and the quality of this camera is. Now, my editing, I'm still growing there, but as far as the camera, the quality of my videos have really improved with that. The downside to my videos is my editing skills are they are what they are. You see my videos. So, but the camera is the Canon T6i, the video kit that they have. It comes with the Canon T6i with a Rode Micro or Rode Video Go or something like that. I forget which specific microphone it is, but it's a shotgun mic mounted on top of it. So it's been a good camera for me. There's so much I need to learn on it though, and that's on me. I will eventually learn how to use it more than what I did. What's a cook that I haven't done but I want to do? And being a barbecue guy, brisket. I've never done a brisket. I'm going to do a brisket. It's I've ate brisket, and the reason I've never done one, because to be honest, brisket. I'm sorry, Johnny. I know you're a Texas guy, and I'll probably get fired from YouTube for saying this, but brisket really, although I like it, it's really not my favorite cut of meat. So I've just never done one. You just ordered a Canon G7. Nice, okay. I know which camera you're talking about. Yeah. I think, yeah, I do know which camera you're talking about. Yeah, a bunch of ideas. I've never done a brisket, and I want to do one so I can just say I've done one. You will pray for me. Thanks, Johnny. I do like brisket. It's just, I'll take a ribeye any day over a brisket. I'm just saying. I'm going to do one. I found we don't have a lot of butchers here in the Louisville area, good butchers. And that's funny. I'll take all the prayers I can get. I do not. I never turn down a good prayer, even if it's for brisket. That is hilarious. Yeah. I will do a brisket. I promise. I'm going to do one. I'll do it on my offset, and I'll get up at the wee hours of the morning to do it. I love brisket, but never had one I liked from Louisville. Yeah. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Could be worse. I said bacon is overrated in my life. Don't get me wrong. I do love bacon. I'll be honest. I'm trying to stay away from it some. I'm trying to watch what I eat. I'm trying to limit what I eat when in that area, because I really, really need to get my weight under control. It's gotten out of hand. There is some good brisket around here. I need to go. I mentioned an earlier question about my favorite barbecue place up here. I know he does brisket up here, and I don't think I've tried his. Baby Back's up at the corner. If you're in the Louisville area around here, check out Baby Back's Barbecue in PRP, the Pleasure Ridge Park area. He's really good, but if he's got brisket, I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to. I love brisket and chili. So when I do a brisket, I'm going to be looking forward to the leftovers for a chili. So that's to do. Yeah. So brisket, that's my answer, Charlie. So it's going to happen. I know it's down really. Wow, 33 pounds in 4.5 weeks. No kidding. Wow. Yeah, I've been dialing it back some already. I could do better. I had that health scare a few months ago that actually at the beginning of summer, I guess it's still in the spring, that put me in the hospital for the weekend. And I've been rethinking certain things. So I haven't been perfect, and I need to do a little bit better. And I'm going to start gearing some of my cooks more towards, I guess, more towards my health, I guess. I got 2 grandchildren here that I'm raising, and they kind of need this old man alive, I guess. So speaking of which, Taylor, are you still up? Oh. So, yeah. 33 pounds for now. That's awesome. That is awesome. That's amazing. I've always said that I've lost weight every time I've tried. The hard part's trying. So I'm actually down a few pounds. I'm not down 33 pounds in 4.5 weeks. I'm not even close to that. So I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start gearing some of my cooks, and I'm still gonna do the barbecue stuff, but I'm gonna mix in some of the other stuff too. I'm kind of planning it out. We need our Sunday lives. Thank you. I'm gonna plan on continuing that. Unless I get a child-free weekend, then I'll be taking that week off. I promise. Charlie, man, you're so skinny. What? You are. Yeah. So yeah, Charlie, yeah, it's. I'm same age you was 30 plus years ago. Yeah, I look at food and gain weight now. But you know what? I tell you what, my daddy was a big guy. My grandfather was a big guy. All my uncles were big guys. Ta-da! I'm a big guy. I haven't done bare ends, to be honest. Of course, I haven't done brisket either. I could have done. There's not a doubt in my mind I can do it. I mean, I got everything I need to do it. I just bought a char-griller. I had some good sale on meats at our local grocery store. So sweet. Exactly, chuck roast burnt ends. I bought that chuck roast there. Yep, I've thought about that. Chuck roasts are, I need to get over. Like I said, 2 or 3 people told me about this. It's been over there for a while, close to me. Butcher. We don't have a lot of butchers in the Louisville area. John talking about the butcher over there. Him in Sellersburg, Indiana, and then there's one over close to me, or not too far from me on Preston Highway, which is, I don't know, it's a good half hour away anyway, or if that. So I need to get over and visit that butcher and see what all they got and see if I can't kick up. I need to make Texas proud. Do some of my cooking. Yeah. So, okay. 130, married at 19, jumped 175. Yeah. I didn't gain my weight until I was in my 30s. That's when I really started putting on my weight. You got one there in Middletown. Okay. Where's that at, Kevin? Well, there's one on Preston. I heard about it. I haven't been over there yet. I did some chuck roasts not that long ago. Smoked them. They can be cantankerous. So I tell you what, to get up to that final pulling temp, they can really be stubborn. But I love chuck roast. Yeah, I've done it. I've done a couple videos on chuck roast. One I did it, smoked it till it pulled, and one I just kind of did it till it was done, and then sliced it and made sandwiches out of it. That was really good. So, which Middletown? I don't know how convenient that is for me. As far as Middletown, that's Shibuya Rollback Canes Chicken. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I know the area. I work off of Shelbyville Road, but I'm down towards New LaGrange Road. That's where I work. So on the other side of Shelbyville Road. Yes. I've got. I bought this. I'm wanting to do some. It's like about a 2-pound chuck roast, and I'm kind of gearing up towards the colder months. Maybe do a crock pot video. Maybe do some beef tacos or something in that area. I ain't sure decided yet. some pepper, pepper, cheese, onions, pepper. It's funny you say that because um, I was just my wife has made a recipe using almost the same ingredients with the crock pot, so I might have to do that on video. Yeah, the pepperoncinis. I don't know the exact. There is a name for that. And honestly, I was looking at it earlier today, and I said, "Hun, that didn't you make that a year or so ago? Whatever it was." You're right by Ford on Westport. Okay, yeah, I'm down close to uh, the Oxmoor Mall. It's close to where I work. Very close to the Oxmoor Mall. So let's see here. Checked out one of your videos, Code Sad or Code Sad, Hot Sad Learning. Thanks about it. You got it, Rocky. Let's see here. I still got 9 people, and I'm over an hour. It's after 10 o'clock. Working on my bedtime, guys. And the O's, yeah, no doubt. Yes. I don't know if it's the exact same recipe, but it's, yeah, with the pepperoncinis. My wife did that. It's been a while ago, but that was a crock pot meal with, yeah, that was some kick butt flavors going on in those sandwiches. Pumpkin spice? No. Pumpkin spice grill? No, I sure don't. I know it's the fall. Fall, we think more bourbon. Fall, more bourbon. Stay warm. We love the fall here because the humidity starts to drop. We can open the windows and we can. But yeah, pumpkin spice. I don't know where that come from. I really don't know where that come from. Yeah. Wow. Let's see here. It sounds awful, Rock. Yeah, we're in September. We're in the 90s here in Kentucky, guys. That's very. We're usually in the lower 80s, upper 70s in September, and we're still up in the 90s. Yeah. What is my favorite spices? I'm a basic salt, pepper, garlic guy. As far as burgers, I've got a cabinet full of spices, and I always go to the salt, pepper, garlic. Everything. I put salt, pepper, garlic on everything. Kevin, yeah, I agree. Still in the 90s. Screw the pumpkin spices. You're in Central Ohio, Tom. Okay. Last few days, weather. Oh, really? It's hot and humid again. Yeah, no doubt. Man, that's one thing I've said for years. You cannot predict weather in this area, this whole region. You cannot predict it. So it's 90 degrees, what we've been having lately, and it's like I said, we're mid-September, so I don't know what's going on. SPG, that's right, salt, pepper, garlic. I tell you the ratio, and I tell it to you that I used to do equal amounts, but I watched a video on Amon McClaimon, James. His name's James, I think. He does a ratio of like, I probably shouldn't say it. I probably should just send you to his video. I want to say 4 parts salt, 2 parts garlic, and 1 part pepper. I think I did. Go look up Amon McClaimon smokers because he's got the perfect SPG ratio. And I started using his, and it is off the charts good. Off the charts. So I don't do equal parts anymore. Central Ohio. Yeah, it's is it Bourbon and Beyond? No. No, I should. I'd love to. It's just my schedule anymore. We used to go to the Bourbon Festival or whatever there in Bardstown a lot, but I haven't done that in the last couple of years. Well, since my grandchildren showed up and kind of turned their lives upside down, it's getting better. It rocked our world for a while, but it's getting better. But we haven't done a lot of local stuff that we used to do. So, or latter than life. Yeah, me no. Like I said, I used to do a lot of that stuff, but it's just my schedule's hard anymore. I'm trying to get back into it. The 3-year-old is the issue, just because it's we get there and he's good for 3-year-olds. We went to the zoo and it was good for half the zoo. Then we need to go back and do the other half of the zoo sometimes. So I wanted to do Gaslight this year because my buddy and the Velcro Pygmies was playing there last night. I did watch him live for a little bit. It's amazing. Yes, I do wake up at the crack of dawn. I'm up at 4:45 I'm going to be up at 4:45 in the morning, so I'm going to get off here in just a few minutes. So yeah, I wake up very early, and yeah, I'll go till about this time every night, and then I'm head. So yeah, Gaslight Festival in J-Town. I lived for about 4 years in J-Town and loved the Gaslight Festival. And my buddy Cam from the Velcro Pygmies was played there over the weekend. And I wish I could have seen them. They're all right. I'll tell you something about the Velcro Pygmies. I was a Velcro Pygmies fan before there was a Velcro Pygmies, because Cam, the front man for the Pygmies, I'm assuming I talk like everyone knows who the Pygmies are. They're a rock band. They're an 80s band, hair band. They've been going since the 80s. And the front man for the Velcro Pygmies, me and him were very tight when we were kids. And I'm talking from like first grade up through 5th and 6th grade, when his dad took another job. His dad was the Baptist minister of the church that I grew up in. And me and Cam were best of friends back, like I said, from first grade maybe up through 5th grade. Been family friends ever since. My brother is married to his cousin. And it's just been on end. When the Velcro Pygmy, Cam's dad, like I said, Cam's dad was the, like I said, Baptist minister of church I grew up. He took a job with the Jefferson County Police Department as a chaplain, and went on. He retired for whatever, but we stayed in touch a little bit over the years. But him being traveling band, he's been very popular. He's had some success. He has had some success in whatever, but he grew up, his teenage years, the prominent years, was in Jeffersontown, Kentucky, and they have a big festival every year. And he always wanted to play it, but he was never asked to play it. He could never get a gig there with his band, the Velcro Pygmies. And this is a popular band. And for the first time in his life, I didn't realize he had never played there. I watched his live feed last night, and he says, "I've never played this. I've always wanted to play the Gaslight Festival, and I finally got to play it." His band, who is not the original band, is probably the smallest venue they've played in a long time. And Cam's in heaven because he goes, "I've always wanted to play this." So 35 years later, he finally got to play it. So that was just cool to me. So, Chef Johnny, thank you, buddy. Thank you for showing up. I'm glad you were here. Yeah, I'm going to bed real soon myself. So, yeah. There. You like, yeah. yeah, they're getting old. I mean, Cameron, he's in his 50s now, so I don't know how much more he still draws a crowd though. So hey, you probably like music better than cooking. If I knew I can't sing a lick and I can't dance worth a darn. So yeah. So yeah, good to see you, Chef Johnny. Glad you stopped by. I'm getting close to shutting this thing down myself because it's my bedtime now, to be honest. But, all right, yeah. So it was very cool to watch. Yeah, it was very cool to watch the Velcro Pygmies play the Gaslight Festival, and knowing that he grew up there as a kid, and finally, after all these years, probably made less money there than he could have probably made anywhere. So but it was special to him, so it was very cool. So, all right, guys, we are an hour and 15 minutes into this, so I think I am. Let's see here. I'm going to take one more little. I'm going to take one last little scan. So yeah, all right, guys. Yeah, I'm going to wind this thing down. And better, Todd. Good seeing you. Thank you. I'm going to wind this thing down, and I'm going to bed. Oh, Chris shows up here at the last minute. Chris, what's going on? I'm getting ready to sign off. So, you was out for dinner. Okay, I'll forgive you. Yeah. That's funny. So, Chris, this drink right here, this is for Chris. Chris, buddy, that's to you, buddy. In fact, let me tap the camera there. There we go. I'm not staying on another hour for you, dude. You're gonna have to go live yourself. So, guys, I'm going to bed now, and you guys have a good one. I will be back next. I'll have a video out next Saturday for sure. He went to the Burger King drive-thru. So, yeah. I have a video out next Saturday, and I plan on being here next Sunday night. Pretty good crowd tonight. Some good questions. Maybe I'll do some more storytelling. Hey, who knows? So, one last toast to you guys. See you next Sunday. See you Saturday, then next Sunday. So, cheers, guys. Take care. Love you guys. Bye-bye.